Another year, another Galaxy Ultra, another drop test. This is the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. I'll be dropping it onto concrete to see how it handles the drops. You can check the links in the description to see the previous year model drop test to compare the results. I'll also be doing a teardown, so if you're interested in seeing the inside, stay tuned for that video. This year, Samsung opted out of using titanium for the frame, so the S26 Ultra, which is on the right side, is now using an aluminum frame. It's also more curved around the edges compared to the S25 Ultra. As for the camera island or bezel, it's sticking out more this year as well, and has less of a frame around the glass lens covers, so we'll see how that does during the drop. Now just a reminder, the S26 Ultra is using the same Gorilla Armor 2 protection on the front screen glass and Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the back, as with the Galaxy S25 Ultra from last year. Okay, let's jump into the drop test. I'll start off by dropping it on the screen from head height onto concrete. So taking a look, we see some damage to the bottom corner of the frame, with some concrete dust which rubs off. There are some other minor scrapes around the frame. Taking a look at the back, there are minor nicks here and there, but nothing major. As for the screen itself, there are no cracks. The screen powers on and works fine. Onto drop number 2. This time I'll drop it on its back from head height onto concrete. Taking a look, just as I suspected, one of the rear camera glass is now shattered. With less of a border around the camera lens to protect it from impact, and the fact they stick out more, it's more likely to get cracked from drops on the back. The bottom corner of the frame has some scrapes from impact onto concrete. As for the screen, it powers on and works with no issues. Now for drop number 3. I'll attempt to drop it on its side from a little less than chest height onto concrete. Well, it didn't really land on the side, but instead hit the back portion again. This time we see additional scrapes on the corner of the frame. And we can see some of the glass from the shattered camera lens fell off from the impact. The screen has no damage and works properly. For the final drop, I'll drop it on the bottom rim or frame of the phone from about chest height onto concrete. Taking a look, we see the S Pen had popped out, and there are scrapes in the frame on the corner which impacted the ground. The back is in the same condition as the previous drop, and the screen is still free of any cracks or damage. It powers on and works fine. So the Galaxy S26 Ultra for the most part handles drops as well as the S25 Ultra. The aluminum frame does take in slightly more damage from drops versus the titanium frame from the S25 Ultra. However, it's not that much worse. Now when the camera lens comes into play is where the weakness is. Due to the thinner and less protected border around the lens, they are more susceptible to breaking or damage from drops compared to the S25 Ultra. As for the screen, it handled just as well as the S25 Ultra. Again, do keep in mind, the angle at which the phone drops, the height, and the type of floor will make a difference in how the damage is dealt, or how the phone handles a drop. I try to keep the drop test the same for every phone I do it with, using the same concrete floor and the same type of drops to make it easier to somewhat compare with one another. As for the cameras, all still work and the YS is functional without any issues. However, due to the camera lens cover being cracked on the periscope telephoto camera, there was distortion, but that'll go away once the lens cover is replaced. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in seeing the S26 Ultra taken apart, you can check out the teardown video which I'll be uploading shortly.